us today?
Today I want to cook you something you've been asking for. It's Turkish eggs. It's actually called çılbır. It's poached eggs with a bit of yogurt and some bread and some hot peppers on top. And it's very simple, and the combination is actually sounds a bit weird, but the end result is amazing. I'm going to do, if you look at any çılbır recipe, Turkish poached egg recipe, you start with classical poached eggs, which is you put a big bowl of water and you put a bit of vinegar in it, and then you swirl it, break the egg in the middle of it, and then pray that it won't like go around. You poach it one by one usually to make the balance. But to tell you the truth, even for me, this puts me off because it's a bit of hustle. I have a recipe from my dayı, which is uncle. Uncle from mother's side. In Turkey, relationships are very important, so we don't have just aunts and uncles. We have dayı for woman's side, amca for the men's side, etc. etc.
We are not talking about even bacanak or auntie.
Yeah, and coming back to the eggs, instead of putting the water into a deep dish, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it into a pan. I put a bit of salt in it. I'm going to let it boil for a while. For the bread, I'm going to use açma. Açma is kind of like brioche. You can use any oily bread, even croissant. Oof, croissant, it would be a bit heavy, but good.
They can use pita.
Yeah, you can use pita, you can use bagels. Bagels would be great. I'm going to put this on another pan and make it even crunchier. Surface area in these breads are very important. If you have a high surface area, the taste is better. So these are going to be crunchy outside and soft inside, which will be great. I'm going to put a bit of vinegar. This is not a necessity. If you don't like vinegar, it will still work. But what vinegar does actually is holds up the eggs. I'm going to turn the heat a bit off now. It's boiling. I put the level to the lowest and I just break the egg. As you can see, it distributes a bit, but not so much. I'm going to let it sit for a while. Instead of swirling, I did this. And I'm going to break the second one on the other side, like that. Turn the heat a bit more now. That's it. I have a whole garlic, and I put this garlic just crush it a bit like this, and put it in the water. This will increase the taste of the water, and it will also soften the garlic. So the egg is going to cook for about 2 minutes. And you can collect the egg like this. As it is cooking, I take out the garlic, and here I have 2 tablespoons of yogurt, and I'm crushing the garlic so it becomes very simple now because it's boiled. This decreases the edgy taste of the garlic a bit, so you will still have the taste of the garlic, but the intensity will be lower because this is like a morning dish. You won't be smelling garlic all day. And I put a bit of salt to the yogurt. Ideally, the yogurt should be in room temperature. Before you take anything out to make the çılbır, first take the yogurt and the eggs.
Time is up.
2 minutes all done. What I can see, it's still very yellow. I want it to be a little paler, so I'm going to have like 20 more seconds. First we put the bread. Oop. Then I put a bit of yogurt. Not so much like this.
Smells wonderful.
It's even better in taste. I take the extra water out and just flip it. If you're afraid to flip it, here it comes, guys. These are the 2 eggs, and on top of it, on top of it, some other things are gonna come. I'm gonna put some butter. As it melts, I'm gonna put some red peppers. Now, around these eggs, I put some more yogurt. The garlic makes a lot of difference. Now, here as the butter melts, I put some red pepper. With a spoon, help the butter bubble, and it becomes this lovely red color. The butter has in itself some milk products, and I want to burn them a bit so that it has this nutty flavor. And that's when we call this burnt oil works. Here we go. And a bit of parsley. And it's all done. Very simple. At the first glance, what? Yogurt with eggs? Why? You might ask. But it acts like a sour cream. It is another miracle, etc., etc.
Should we eat?
Can I eat?
Of course you can.
Now I'm gonna pop. In each spoon, we need to have from this butter, yogurt, and eggs, and a bit of parsley.
I think you can make one for each of us.
I will. Who's the first one?
I am the closest one to you.
Your spoon. So, this is basically it. Hope you like our eggs. Hope you like the technique of simple poached eggs. If you did like it, we're so happy and we love you guys. And hope to see you as soon as possible. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe so the word spreads, and please like the video so the word spreads, and people like you guys, we can all gather around in this YouTube channel. Thanks so much. Bye.